So Taylor, a 2-0 defeat to Blackpool. What are your thoughts on that one?
Disappointed, frustrated. We kind of had a little bit of belief in ourselves tonight, going into the game off the back of a couple of good draws, and obviously the win away to Mansfield with a really, really good team spirit. And I think we let ourselves down tonight in many ways. Conceding off a set piece is obviously a bit unlike us at the moment. We've worked so hard on making those right. So to concede a goal and go 1-0 down like that is disappointing. And then obviously the penalty in the second half, very harsh in my opinion, but these are things that happen in football. But we just lacked that belief in ourselves after the second goal went in to actually come back and make a real game of it. Unfortunately, we probably made Blackpool look better than they are tonight, and yeah, we didn't really deserve to come away with anything from the game.
So you mentioned the belief before the game. Does that make this result even maybe more disappointing?
Exactly, I think it does. As a group, we kind of sat in a position. We were 13th going into this game. We've obviously views to move up the table, and that's our ambition. That's where we want to get to. And listen, we had the will, we had the desire, but we just lacked the quality today. And that's the frustrating thing, because we're all good enough to do it. We see it day in, day out, and we've obviously seen it in glimpses this season, but the consistency and the opportunity to get back-to-back wins is what we're really looking for. And we had that opportunity tonight, and we let ourselves down, we let the fans down, and yeah, it's a really, really tough one to take.
So after a great performance against Mansfield, do you think that the energy in the legs really showed in the second half as well?
Definitely, but on another note, there's no excuses. We're professional athletes. We're used to these type of situations. And listen, Blackpool played away at Bolton at the weekend, and they've had to travel down as well. So no excuses. 11v11. The quality that we had on the pitch tonight, whether that was players starting or players coming on, should be able to put in a hell of a lot better performance than what we did. So as players, we're accountable. We had a game plan, and unfortunately, like I said, those 2 goals, 2 refereeing decisions actually shot us in the foot a little bit, but we go again.
So you mentioned it's a bit of inconsistency really. So do you think that comes with the younger group, and over time that consistency will come? Definitely,
and I think inconsistency individually, but also collectively, and I count myself in that as well. A couple of performances. Missed a bit of football with a few suspensions as well this season. I just need to find that form, but I'm working hard to get there. And as a team as well, I've got to try and get some of the other senior lads on board with what we're doing, and we've got to drive this dressing room, because like you said, we have got a lot of younger lads. So that's what we're doing. The senior boys are pushing me as well, and a couple of other lads who are in that age bracket of 25, 26, 27. We're all pushing each other each and every day, and there's no one cutting corners. So that's our standards. We just got to up the quality, and actually sometimes you might not have to play pretty, but you manage to get a win. And at the moment we're just not able to back up the performance like we did at Mansfield, which there was the case. We probably weren't the best, but we still managed to grind out a 1-0 win. So yeah, unfortunately we weren't able to do the same thing tonight.
Now the way the football calendar goes, it's only a matter of days until the next game, and in the FA Cup. So do you really see that third round of the FA Cup as a prize that you could get against Barnsley, and that sort of gives you the motivation?
Of course, and I think as athletes, as footballers, you look at tonight's performance and it's a defeat. I don't like losing. No one likes losing. But you've got the opportunity to put it right again in 3-4 days' time when we go up and play against Barnsley. And the FA Cup, we all know how magical and how special it is. It might give the opportunity for some of the lads that haven't particularly started in recent games to actually get a game and show the manager and show the staff their qualities, which we know they have. And then it's a massive opportunity to get into the hat for the third round for the fans. We all want. I've never had one in my career, but we all want that really big day out and that really big team, whether that's home or away. That would be fantastic. So that's the motivation, that's the goal. But ultimately, this tonight, the disappointment comes from losing a game in the league. So full focus on the next few months, November, December, and January. We all know are busy months in League One. So we just got to get stuck into it, and I can't wait.